Hello and welcome to Saurav's classes. My name is Ashmita and in today's class we are going to solve questions based on sentence completion. Now in each and every class we are solving around 5 questions because otherwise the explanatory videos are going to get too much longer. So we are focusing on only 5 questions each class. So let's start discussing about the questions for today's class from number 6 to number 10 we are going to solve today. Okay, so I'm zooming the question paper for you all. Starting with number 6 on the list, we have the country of Switzerland is long known for their dash. Okay, preferring not to engage in matters of conflict between countries regardless of their predilection one way or the other. So basically, the simple thing that the sentence is trying to say is that the country of Switzerland is basically known for like since a long time it's known for not getting engaged into any kind of conflict between other countries or with other countries, and we need to fill up the blank with the most suitable one or option that we have over here. Starting with okay, you have this new word over here that is predilection. You know what is predilection? Predilection means that there's a preference or special liking for something. Okay, that is known as predilection. And you know there's a bias in favor of something, that is predilection. So over here it is saying that they are preferring not to engage in matters of conflict between countries regardless of their predilection one way or the other. So they are talking about Switzerland supporting one side of the conflict, but still they are not directly getting engaged into the conflict. Okay, so they are trying to stay away from the conflict, yet they are internally supporting one side of the conflict. Now, first word is sincerity. Obviously, sincerity, if I put it's not going, so I'm striking it out. What about number B? Impotency. Now, impotency means something which is not potent or something which is lacking in power. So I won't be taking this, so this is wrong. What about number C? It's military. Now, military won't go also, so I'm striking it out. What about neutrality? Now, neutrality means like you sometimes support both the parties of a war, right? Or any fight is going on, you are supporting both the parties. That is what being neutral means. You are neither for nor against, but in a middle way. So that is neutrality. So over here, they are preferring neutrality because they are not going on any one particular side of the conflict. And number is conservation. Obviously, this won't go. So our correct answer is number D. Moving over to the next question. Scientists struggled to find what was dash about the microbe. What made it so special and different from the others in order for it to be impervious to the virus. So over here, the scientists are basically struggling to find something about the microbe. What has made it so special and so different from the others? Okay, and over here there is a. Now, what do you understand by this word microbe? This word microbe means microorganism. Okay. Now over here there is another new word that is impervious. Okay. Now, what do you understand by impervious? Impervious means something which doesn't allow any fluid to pass through it. Okay, that is impervious. Number A says complex. So, will complex go with this sentence? No, it's just not going. Let us move over to number B. Number B says simple. Simple is also not going, so I'm striking it out. What about number C? Unique. Unique means different from each other. It's not similar to the other ones. It's quite special, quite different. So obviously we can find these words in this sentence over here, special and different. So I would be going with number C. There's universal also, but we aren't going with this also. This is wrong. And isolated means it's alienated from the rest of the uh, things. This will also not go. So our correct answer is unique. Let us move over to the next question now. Number 8 says, studying abroad for several years to hone linguistic skills, she was the very epitome of the dash. American from the wide spaces of Montana, where she spent her entire childhood. Okay, so they are talking about a person who has studied for several years and has learned about the linguistic skills, and she was the very epitome. What do you understand by epitome? This word epitome means it's an example, a perfect example of something, like you can see a person or a thing that is a perfect example of a particular quality or a type. That is epitome, all right, of the American. So this person who actually went abroad to learn about the linguistic skills, she was the perfect epitome of the dash American, okay, from the wide open spaces of the Montana, where she spent her entire childhood. So because she has spent her entire childhood in like at abroad, so she is the perfect example of an American. So over here, let us check the words which are provided. Rude, no, a rude won't go. What about expatriate? Expatriate means immigrant, okay, like a person who is living outside their native country. So from the first line itself, we come to know that she went out for studying abroad for several years. So she left her native country for studying outside. That's why we can consider expatriate to be the correct answer. She is an immigrant. Immigrant. Okay. Let us go through the other words also which are provided. Let's check once. Provincial. Now provincial means regional or state, so provincial isn't going over here. What about conservative? Conservative means extremely restricted and orthodox, so this won't go also. What about royalist? Royalist means a person who supports the principle of monarchy, so this will also not go. Now let us move over to the next question. Talking about number 9, let us read at once. As I looked around the sparsely adorned cabin, sparsely means like in a thinly dispersed manner, you can say. I'm talking about this word, sparsely. It means like in a like dispersed manner, okay, like in small numbers. It's not covered properly in like in a few position. It's adorned, or it's rather decorated. Adorned means decorated. So in a few spaces this cabin was decorated, and it was not fully decorated. I noticed more religious artifacts than tools generally needed for survival dash the dash role faith played in their lives. So as I looked around sparsely, like as I looked around the cabin, there was more religious artifacts than tools that are generally required for survival. Okay, so they are saying that the faith played a greater role in their lives. Okay, so let us check the multiple choices which are provided to us. Evidencing. Now, evidencing means like it's kind of evidence only. It means to indicate or to show or to reveal. All right. And what about minuscule? Now, minuscule means extremely small or tiny, you can say. But if I put this one, it won't go. So I'm striking it out. Next is alleviating. Alleviating means to like reduce, or you can say to ease. That is alleviating. And necessary is there. No, this won't go also. Moving over to number C, suggesting and limited. No, this will not go also. Number D is demonstrating, like showing, and crucial. Crucial means very important. Uh, yes, this will go. This will definitely go. I've already told you the meaning of demonstrating and crucial, so do put it in the blanks and it will definitely frame a proper meaning. Let's put it once and check. As I looked around the sparsely adorned cabin, I noticed more religious artifacts than tools generally needed for survival, demonstrating the crucial role faith played in their lives. So, faith played a very crucial role in their lives. Okay, moving over to the last option, that is obviating and magnanimity. Now, obviating means to prevent or remove, all right? And magnanimity means generosity, all right? Like thankfulness, generosity, kindness. But this won't go. So we have already chosen our correct answer. That's number D. Moving over to number 10. Now, number 10 says the genius of the dash for the stage production of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's nest was the cuckoo's nest was that the floor was tilted on a 30-degree angle and making it extraordinarily difficult for stage movement by the actors, but gave tremendous insight and representation to the imbalances represented both physically and mentally. So they're talking about a film's stage production and they were describing about the floor that was tilted on a 30-degree angle, making it like quite difficult for any kind of stage movement by the actors. It's written, you see. But it gave tremendous insight and representation to the imbalances which were represented both mentally and physically. All right. So let us put the words, check the word which suits over here. Number A is plot. No, plot isn't going over here. Number B is mood. No, mood is also not going. Number C, direction. No, direction is also not going. Number D, setting. Yes, the genius of the setting. Yes, this will go. What about presentation? No, presentation won't go. So we have chosen our correct answer. That's number D. So that was all for today's class. If you want to follow our classes like this and if you want to enroll with us, then you can definitely join at Saurav's classes. The website link is given in the description box below this video. You will also get the phone number and the contact details, everything regarding our classes. You can also visit at www.sauravsclasses.com. That's the official website of our classes. You will get the benefit of live lectures, recorded lectures, portal access. You will also get the solutions to previous year's question papers, unsolved papers, sample papers, everything. Doubt clearing sessions, worksheets after every session, then mock test facilities, scholarship facilities, doubt clearing sessions, everything. And solved study materials will be provided at your doorstep. So that's it for today's class. We are going to meet once again in our next classes.